Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm outside Old Trafford where Manchester United have beaten Jose Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur 2-1 thanks to goals from Marcus Rashford. And I've got to say, that game from Marcus Rashford today was the best game I've seen from him in a Manchester United shirt. It really was. Now, he's had very good games in the past, so this isn't me saying he's been rubbish his whole career. But for me today, that game was so good from Marcus Rashford, especially with Anthony Martial out. We had Anthony Martial out. We had an under fire and out of form Jesse Lingard in the front line. We had a young Mason Greenwood in the front line, and we had Daniel James there. But Marcus Rashford led that line from a wider position so well. He kept running, he kept going, he kept trying to beat men, he kept trying to bring others into play, he kept shooting as well. I mentioned to Dean when he was stood next to me, do you remember watching Ronaldo when Ronaldo would just have one of them games where every time he'd run with the ball, he'd get a shot away or it'd cause some problems? And I'm not comparing Rashford to Ronaldo as players, but that's how it felt today. He just get the ball, shoot, get the ball, shoot. He hit the bar with a shot that would have been the best goal I've seen at Old Trafford if that went in. It was an incredible shot. It rifled off the crossbar, didn't go in. And I thought today, he had a little bit of luck with his first goal, but he was excellent today. And I thought it was a real mature performance from Marcus Rashford, who led the line so well. And for a boy that's come under immense criticism as a Manchester United player from his own fans, sections of the support, it was great to see from him today. And his goal record over the last 10 games is the best of his life. And we're starting to see a player that's looking like a man that can hit 20 plus goals this season. And that's the kind of player Marcus Rashford should be. So hats off to Marcus Rashford for his performance today. But overall, it was a real team performance from back to front. David De Gea in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Ashley Young at fullback, Wan-Bissaka, excellent. He was even chucking in no-look passes like he was Ronaldinho or something. What is going on there? We may as well go send Crystal Palace another 50 million if he's chucking them in. Ashley Young on the other side, he wasn't great. He gave the ball away a few times in the first half, just after we went 1-0 up, which kept giving them possession and kept giving them the pressure back onto us. But in the second half, he wasn't actually that bad. And he did battle quite well. He did win his challenges. He was winning his battles. So Ashley Young had a game of two halves, which I think we're always going to see from him at left back, because one, he's finished, two, he's old, and three, he's a winger. He's not a fullback. So we're always going to see that from him. Maguire, Lindelof's distribution from the back, not good enough. There was a few times today where he had a great pass on to Danny James out wide. He'd just smash it out past Ollie's head for a throw-in, and you're thinking, bruv, you've got the pass in your locker, play it. Harry Maguire, great in terms of bringing the ball out, leading the line and stuff, but there were a few moments where he looked a little bit under the cosh. And for their goal, it came from a Scott McTominay error. He gave the ball away, but we had enough time to clear the ball. We had enough time to clear our lines. And I felt it was like the Sheffield United game when they got the equaliser for Ollie McBurney. No one took responsibility. I want someone to say, fuck this is my ball, it's getting out of this box right now. And I don't feel anybody did that there. And it's almost like, oh, someone else will clear it in a bit, it'll be all right, or it's going to go out for a throw-in. No, take some responsibility and make sure that ball is out of our box. And they scored because of it. And when they scored, there was a swing. The crowd dropped, the players dropped, the team dropped, the spirit dropped. And we didn't seem to get that fight to go again. So I was glad when half-time come. We did start off well. We should have been 2, 3, 4 up when Rashford's hitting the bar, he's scoring, Jesse Lingard's just bending one wide. We should have been a couple of goals up. They get that goal. Fair play to Dele Alli. I can't stand the prick, but what a goal it was. Fred, you've got to be stronger there. He's kind of letting him roll him, but what a goal by Dele Alli. Great finish. In the midfield, we had McTominay and we had Fred. And I thought Scott McTominay's return today showed exactly why we've missed him. Balance. Balance in the midfield. Balance. That's what McTominay brought. And he brought the best out of Fred as well. Fred looked a lot better today in terms of winning the ball back, regaining possession, moving the ball forward. I thought Fred was excellent. So well done to Fred and McTominay in the midfield today. Like I said with McTominay, he did make that mistake for their goal, but overall his performance was pretty good. So well done to him in there. And it shows you just how much he's improved. I remember when Jose brought him through, I was saying this geezer's not good enough for United. He's a championship player. And not only has he gone on improved, but I feel like he's become one of the more experienced heads in there. And it's mad because it's only Young himself. So well done to Scotty Too Hotty today in that midfield. I thought he did well, but I thought Fred did as well as him. I really did think Fred did as well as him. And I think that's Scott bringing the best out of him. Danny James worked his bollocks off today. Ran. Chucked a few balls into the box, which were good balls as well. But we've got to get them runs. Mason, Martial, whoever's in the middle, you got to get your runs better. Mason Greenwood, quietish game. But I think in terms of the way tactically we're set up, he did very well in terms of keeping his fullback back, pressuring when they had the ball, trying to work them. So I thought Mason Greenwood did all right. And he had a chance where I thought he was going to score, but Gazaniga made a great save. And like I said, Marcus Rashford, what a man. He was excellent today. Absolutely excellent. Double figures for the season are up, I'm pretty sure. And he's on fire at the moment. So hats off to Marcus Rashford. And hats off to his mates, his Bezzy, Jesse Lingard as well. Because I thought it was a better performance. It wasn't the best Jesse Lingard today, but it was better from Jesse Lingard, and that's what we need to see more from him. He can be better with his distribution and his passing on the ball, but his energy, his enthusiasm, everything was perfect from Jesse today. So well done to the team. I thought we did well. Ollie's substitutions, things like that, probably could have come a little bit earlier, but I don't think he could have changed the team much today because I thought we had it pretty much in our hands. The only thing was there was a point in the game where we were 2-1 up, and it was kind of like, right, do we keep going for this third or do we sit back? And there was that kind of hesitancy, but Ollie brought on Pereira for a few fresh legs. Didn't look great. And we brought Luke Shaw on towards the end, who should have set up Marcus Rashford for his hat-trick and to wrap it up, but it didn't. And I thought overall it was a good quality team performance. Nothing to get carried away by. Nothing to shout from the rooftops. Nothing to start, oh yeah, Ollie's the man again. Because like I said, I'm never going to be Ollie in. I'm never going to be Ollie out. I'm going to be balanced right down the middle. And I think today was a sign of the good things we see from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But was this team playing because Jose Mourinho was in the opposition dugout? Was this team playing because their manager was coming under pressure and they want to show that they are still playing for him? I'm not too sure, and that's the thing. We've got to get consistency. We've got to have consistency. We haven't got it at the moment. That's going to happen when you've got a young squad. That's going to happen when you haven't got a midfield, and it showed you how important McTominay was coming back today. But we have to get consistency, and we have to get results, because if you don't get results, there's only one man that's going to come under fire, and that's the manager, and deservedly so, because you can do as much good things off the pitch as possible. You can be great off the pitch. You can be changing everything at the club. You can be changing the culture of the club. But if you don't get results, you're not going to get the time to see that through. And today was a big result for Ollie, and hopefully it sees us miss that nightmare before Christmas. So well done to Manchester United today. Well done to the team. I thought they proper put in a performance, but there's nothing to get carried away by. Anyway, Ollie won, Jose nil. How'd you like that then? Make sure you're subscribing to Full Time Devils. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. Plenty more fan cams coming your way as well. See you later.